And now, ladies and gentlemen, three three-minute rounds for the vacant USFFC Women's Flyweight title, presented by the U.S. Army.
Hey, I'm Shannon Goughary. I'm here from Nashville, fighting for the belt, ready to take that belt back to Nashville with me.
Okay, we are live here in Kingsport, Tennessee. This is USFFC 23. And man, we're having more fun than a couple of broadcasters should be allowed to have sitting here cage side. We've got to witness a super heavyweight matchup, some knockouts, technical knockouts, and now the women line up for a strawweight championship matchup, Casey Oxendine. And sometimes these women can throw down with more ferocity than the men.
Undoubtedly, of course. We've got Shannon Goughary out of Nashville MMA. We saw her in her last outing. There in Greenville, South Carolina. Very dominant, great control, but man, she's up against a tall order in Jackie Abshire. Jackie Abshire, of course, a veteran of the Stone Cold Steve Austin Smoking Skull Challenge, set records for that show. What a tremendous athlete, All-American wrestler out of King College. And this is going to be a tremendous contrast of styles. Can the skill and technique of Shannon Goughary overcome the sheer brute power and effectiveness of Jackie Abshire?
Jackie Abshire coming from that grueling wrestling background where you just spend blood, sweat, and tears on the mat day in, day out, and you develop a toughness in that wrestling room that can't be duplicated anywhere else. I had a chance to talk with Jackie beforehand, and she said, Casey, that's exactly why she got into mixed martial arts. While the wrestling she was so good at it, the wrestling may have ended, but her desire for competition did not, and she wanted to parlay her experience into real fighting.
Undoubtedly, and that
I'm really excited about tonight. I'm going to win that belt and take it home. 115-pound title belt is mine.
I'll tell you what, Jackie Abshire with a very nice comment there before coming out. Once she steps into the cage, it's a different story. The people that have trained with her, the men that have trained with her said that she has uncanny strength and ability. She throws 155-pound, 170-pound men around in training. This girl is on another level. She is one of very few in the entire world of mixed martial arts right now today.
Jackie Abshire has told me that her favorite thing about mixed martial arts is getting to fight people legally.
Yeah.
So she can avoid jail time for beating people up inside the cage here at USFFC.
Of course, the tail of the tape, 4-2 for Shannon Goughary. Jackie Abshire 2-0, 2 years separate their age, very close in height, very close in weight, and a very close fan poll here. Although I do consider Shannon Goughary to be the David in the David Goliath.
Well, so far, I'd say the fans have had a pretty good track record with who they expected to win, and this time it's pretty close.
Very close.
Could go either way. Jackie Abshire has a very special goal that winning this fight will help her achieve, and that's actually to make it to the next season of The Ultimate Fighter, which is going to host strawweight females at 115 pounds like these two ladies. And who knows, maybe if Shannon Goughary can steal the win away from Jackie Abshire, maybe she could launch her career onto The Ultimate Fighter.
Undoubtedly, Jackie Abshire is already in the view of national TV, national exposure. A defeat over her is tremendous here.
And now three three-minute rounds for the vacant USFFC Women's Flyweight title. Brought to you by the U.S. Army. Introducing first the fighter on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. She weighed in at 113.5 pounds with a record of 4 wins and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Nashville MMA, Nashville, Tennessee, Shannon Goughary. And now her opponent, standing across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. She weighed in at 115.5 pounds with an undefeated record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Fighting out of the Johnson City Martial Arts Academy, Johnson City, Tennessee. You've seen her on CMT, Steve Austin's Broken Skull Challenge, Jackie Hellfire Abshire.
Now I'll tell you what, Jackie Abshire had a viral video where she picked this girl up and slammed
Your
her
referee,
unconscious
Blake
in her
Grimes.
prior bout, in her last fight. Then, of course, she went on to compete in the Smoking Skull Challenge. She killed it there, and now she's back for gold.
You know, slam KOs are rare, even more so in the women's division.
Yeah.
So for her to be able to pull it off shows she has wrestling prowess that you don't see that often. Can she do it again?
Oh, here we go, already moving in. Moving in for the takedown here is Jackie Abshire.
Jackie Abshire looking for an early takedown. Shannon Goughary told me before the fight that she planned to use her striking and, quote, kick her in the face as fast as she can.
Well, first she has to swim those underhooks. She needs to keep Jackie Abshire off of her. If there have been holes in Abshire's game, it is in the striking area.
Oh,
Big takedown
that was
there.
a big takedown, Casey Oxton. I think I felt that one here at cage side.
Now watch Goughary. She's tying up that arm. Now this is one thing that you know, in Jackie Abshire's previous bouts, she has faced off against. Oh, it's a triangle.
She's got the triangle.
Possibly a triangle on Jackie Abshire. Does she have the leverage to finish it?
She needs to secure that right foot under the knee of her left.
Does she have that pressure to finish this triangle choke? That's one thing about Shannon Goughary. She knows her jiu-jitsu, training with Sean
To an
Evans in
armbar,
Nashville,
maybe.
MMA.
Does she have, I can't see from this angle if the armbar is
Look at
there.
the transition to the armbar. Can she pull it? Can she pull it?
Jackie
And
Abshire
Abshire pulls out.
powers out of that armbar. Jackie Abshire maintaining dominant top position.
Hellfire continues to move. Look at this, possibly looking for a leg lock here. She trains at Johnson City MMA. They know their leg locks.
Shannon Goughary doing a great job using jiu-jitsu to nullify some of the top control of Jackie Abshire so far. Shannon has a leg. I'm not sure exactly what she can do with it, but oh, mean shot from Jackie Abshire up top. This fight back to the feet.
All right, here we go. Jackie Abshire has felt the jiu-jitsu of Goughary. Goughary has felt the slam and intensity of Jackie Abshire. Now we have ourselves a fight here.
Goughary with a couple of good-looking leg kicks, now defending a takedown.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Jackie Abshire looking, but it appears as though
Can she
Wow.
take her back? That looks
this
like
is jockeying for position here. What an awkward position here. You know, the leverage of Abshire, the jiu-jitsu prowess of Goughary. This is a very technical battle. I give this first round to Abshire for, you know, sheer control on top, but man, what a competitive bout.
tough one to call here in the first round. Shannon Goughary landed some good leg kicks. Wound up on her back for a good bit of the fight. That might be enough to give Jackie the nod for the first round. I'm glad I'm not a judge in this one so far, Casey.
Yeah, very, very close round again. I'm going to give the first round to Jackie Abshire. I believe that, you know, although Goughary did have her in a triangle choke for a short period of time, it did put her into dire straits there whatsoever. I think the control was Abshire's, and she takes round one.
Here you see on the replay, a good scoop from Jackie Abshire. Here's the big slam,
Yeah.
and that has got to hurt.
Oh,
You
it
can
doesn't feel good whatsoever, but, you know, Goughary very composed and would go on to secure a very strong triangle attempt there.
This fight is for the championship strap. With the belt on the line, sometimes the fighters give that little bit extra inside the cage. Both these ladies going hard in the first round. We'll see who can take it into the second.
All right. right, here we go. Shannon Goughary on her toes, moving around. Seems to be the fresher of the two. But this is one thing about Jackie Abshire. This girl is in tremendous condition. She owns a CrossFit gym with her husband.
And Goughary with some flashy looking
moving
strikes,
around.
the spinning back fist, creating angles very well.
She's got to watch out. As soon as she hesitates, Jackie Abshire is going to go for that takedown, and she's going to look to take some air again.
Goughary has thrown leg kicks since the beginning of round one. She hasn't stopped. I wonder if she's trying to take away some of that lead leg.
Big left hand there by Goughary. And Abshire again with the takedown.
That seemed a little easy for Jackie Abshire. Now Goughary looking to use her jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, Goughary in control of the left bicep of Jackie Abshire. And Jackie Abshire beautiful with that iron cross directly from the guard, landing some big shots here.
Shannon Goughary showing her flexibility, really just creating problems with her legs and the high guard.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, a testament to Sean Hammonds and his grappling ability as a coach.
And that armbar may be there. She may have that armbar.
Is that it? This could be it.
That looks tight. Jackie Abshire going to have to dig deep and find a way out of this. Shannon Goughary looking for the finish, and she's out.
Powers through it. Powers through it. Big shots. She is not happy. Delivering punishment.
Hammer fist from
And
Abshire.
another armbar
Is the
attempt.
armbar there? No, she doesn't quite have it.
Abshire does not respect the submission ability of Goughary. Now a triangle attempt.
Abshire making Goughary pay for every submission attempt she
Goughary,
throws up.
you can see it in her face. She's taking a lot of punishment right there. A minute left in the round. Isn't enough time to complete this triangle.
This is a good spot for Goughary. If she can keep this triangle locked and roll into a mount position, she could be good. Shannon Goughary reversing now in mount position.
For the first time on top. I don't know if Jackie Abshire has ever been on her back in a mixed martial arts competition.
The triangle looking a little looser now. Jackie Abshire has got some space to breathe, doing a good job of not letting Shannon Goughary lock up those legs and clinch the triangle choke.
Now this is another one that is very close, going after that arm again. Looking to extend it, and Abshire continues to move back into the triangle.
Into the triangle choke. This has got to take some of the wind out of Jackie Abshire's sails. Goughary with not enough time to pull off the finish. This one's going to the third round.
I don't know who I call for this one. I may give it to Goughary.
You know, that's a tough fight, a tough round to call.
I may give this one to Goughary.
Just like the first, but I feel like Goughary had Jackie in enough trouble throughout the course of that round to give her the edge.
This is the thing. Jackie Abshire known for her wrestling prowess. She's tremendously strong in that area. But Goughary knows the submissions, and Jackie Abshire doesn't seem to respect that. And in her credit, she has escaped and delivered a lot of punishment. But man, you know, it only takes one.
And these judges have a tough job tonight. What do you grade more? What do you score higher? The hammer fist from up top or the close submission finishes that Goughary was never able to pull off? Both ladies having a good round. Which one won it? Glad it's not my call, Casey.
Right, I think round one was definitely Abshire. I think round two may have gone to Goughary.
Abshire's corner rocking the kilt.
Yeah, that's Brendan Bohannon. That's a guy that's been around the game for a while.
And this third round will probably determine who comes out on top, who is the USFFC Women's Champion at 115.
And there it is. Big takedown by Abshire.
Shannon does a great job of trapping an arm upon falling down into guard, using that to improve her position, if not go straight for a sub.
Yeah, big deal there. It allows you to transition and move around it, possibly looking for a go-go plata, omoplata,
or omoplata here.
Or a Kimura.
Couldn't get the seatbelt on.
And on top of Abshire in mount position. Wow.
That is a tight mount.
Those are big shots there by Goughary.
Abshire covering up, trying to get out of this position.
This is not a good spot for Abshire at all. Abshire covering up here.
Shannon's punches don't seem to have too much sting to them, but still flattening out her opponent.
But Jackie Abshire has to move, or they're going to stop this fight. She looks exhausted.
Not defending herself that well. She has got to improve position, and fast Blake Grice looking closely. She has an arm trapped now. Could she turn this over to an armbar? She's tried a couple times.
And it continues. It continues.
That's
and it's
it.
done.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Shannon Goughary comes
That's
out on
defeated.
top.
She has stopped Jackie Abshire. I can't believe it.
Wow. What a throwdown here in the cage for USFFC 23. Who said girls can't fight? And I know that's a disappointed Jackie Abshire, who was hoping to use this victory to catapult her into the Ultimate Fighter. Shannon Goughary stealing a victory in the deep waters of the third round. Here's Casey Oxendine, who will, in just a few moments, be talking with your winner. I asked Shannon Goughary why she got into mixed martial arts, and she said it was fun. That was her response. She just has fun. And I think we saw that today. Great performance from both of these ladies. Shannon Goughary cranking out the win. Let's go to Cyrus.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Grice stops this fight at 125, round number 3 for your winner by TKO due to strikes and new USFFC Women's Flyweight Champion, Shannon Goughary. Presenting the belt to Shannon Goughary, UFC fighter, Angela Overkill Hill.
Shannon Goughary, your 115-pound
right.
USFFC Women's Champion.
I'm here with Shannon Goughary. You have the belt around your waist, presented by Angela Hill, that was formerly worn by Tisha Torres, UFC competitor, and now it's you. Now you're the champion. You know, going into this fight, I'm sure you heard the hype of Jackie Abshire, the Smoking Skull Challenge. This is a tremendous athlete you were facing. How did you prepare for that mentally?
Oh, I heard that everywhere. I'm coming into her hometown to fight her. It's just something I'm gonna hear. You come to Nashville and fight me, you'll hear the same thing. It's really nothing to get hyped up about.
Coming into this fight, what was your plan? Was your plan to strike? Was your plan to use your jiu-jitsu? Or did you even know what to expect?
Both. My plan was to strike until it went to the ground. On the ground, use my jiu-jitsu and just finish it however I could.
So now that you're the champion, you know, WMMA, you know, with the Ultimate Fighter, with everything that's going on, you guys are really in the driver's seat in a big way. Talk about the future of Shannon Goughary.
Oh man, whatever, everything, I don't know. Offer me something, I'm down.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Please put yourself together for your new USFFC Women's 115-pound champion, Shannon Goughary.